All right, this one was a nail biter. War Pigs, my team, Black Sabbath. You know the drill against my good buddy Chief Stealth. He actually was my best man at my wedding. So it comes down to 4.1 points, very close, and moved me into first place. Our playoffs start now. This is the league that runs for 3 more weeks. But Joe Burrow did not have a good day. He only gets 40 points to Stafford 77. And then he had Puka as well, so he has that stack. My opponent, Chief Stealth, 37 points. Sutland, 30 points. Guys going off. Thankfully, CeeDee Lamb, 22 for me. DeAndre Swift had 22. I dropped him in another league foolishly. But Trey McBride, man, what a steal that guy has been. Just a monster of a tight end, 42 points. And then my guys down here just do a little bit, they kind of carry the team. Wilson getting 16, DK getting 14, Travion Henderson. Those are my two studs, McBride and Henderson this week. 41.1 points for Henderson. I ended up picking up Bill Krosky Merritt when I saw Chris Rodriguez wasn't going to play, so figuring he was going to get the lion's share of the targets or the rushing attempts, 96 yards, 1 rushing touchdown, real solid. And then the Jaguars defense, 16 points, which was really good. They weren't as good as the Eagles shutting out the Raiders, 21 points, but Jags did really well for me. We'll just shake the bench real quick. I always like to look at that to see if there were some points on the bench that could have made a difference. Jacoby Brissett, 69.5 points. Cardinals are always behind, and so they got to throw. So Jacoby's been putting up big numbers. Now it's going to be the big, do I bench Burrow for Jacoby? Because Jacoby's been the most consistent or more consistent than Burrow since Burrow's been back. Yeah, maybe. But yeah, my opponent had two on the bench, Travis Kelce, 2 quarterbacks, and Cam Ward and Lamar Jackson, but he made the right decision with Matthew Stafford. So we'll just take a look real quick, overall standings. I do have a bye this week because I ended up getting first place. So I'll play the winner of my buddy Chief Stealth and my other pal Tutu. Face the winner of that. But standing so you can see, because this team started bad. I was in 9th place, I think, for a little bit. I don't recall if I was ever in 10th. But then they've rattled off 8 wins. So keeping that momentum up. Hope the bye week doesn't jinx us. But War Pigs going strong. I believe I was the 3rd leading scorer by 1 point, it looks like. Winner chicken dinner had to be like 150 points on me, and then my buddy Chief Stealth, he had 1 more point than me. But anyways, let's just take a look to see what's available. This is the league. Just a reminder, there's no waiver wire. You can just pick up. The only waivers you have is if somebody drops somebody. I don't need a quarterback, so we're going to filter it to ads. And then basically your flex position. Colby Parkinson for the Rams. He had a big day with Matt Stafford is the top ad. And then you have Jahar Jordan. I believe he's a rookie running back for the Texans. I think that all depends on whether Woody Marks is going to play or not. And then you can see a few other guys that would just be like Hail Mary decisions. My team's looking strong, so I'm not going to make any changes at this point. I have a bye. I can sit tight, but I need to work the waiver wire so I make sure I'm not missing anything. But yeah, good luck, everyone. Most of you probably are in round 2 of your playoffs. So yeah, work that waiver wire. Probably already happened this morning, but there's going to be managers that drop folks that you might find valuable. Also, as you pay attention to the injury report, there's guys that are probably going to be hurt popping up on Friday or Saturday. So a stud might become available just based on opportunity. All right, good luck, my friends.